Hello, it's me. I was wondering if after all these years you'd like to meet.
Welcome everybody to another episode of CorbinCenter. I apologize, I'm under the weather, but I don't miss days. I don't like to miss sick days, so I'm keeping contained with myself. Anyway, with that said, Corbin, join us here. You are back at GalaxyCon. I know nobody's more excited about you at the timing of this. Tell us about the entire weekend. How you were keeping busy. Even for a man who couldn't wrestle, you kept incredibly busy. Tell me about it.
Well, as you know, it's been, I have wanted to be a part of GalaxyCon for, as soon as I did the first one that I did in Minneapolis, I wanted to do all of these. So I have thought that I'm just constantly going to be derailed all the time. The pandemic, I did the one in Richmond, the pandemic sidetracked it. Come back, I do Raleigh, and then I get hurt, and I was just like, I might not be able to do Columbus. However, if there's one place I can find some way to utilize me, it is definitely GalaxyCon and FSCW. And I actually did more than I thought I was going to do. Now, I kept really busy with everything when I got in Friday. I get in Friday. As soon as I got there, I get checked into the hotel. I get my badge. I head over, got catering, so on and so forth. And then when I was there, I was hosting the So You Think You Can Cut a Promo panel. That was the first thing that I did. Actually, I should say the first thing I did, as you know, in my video journal is I rolled around in the ring a little bit. Felt pretty good. So that was the first thing I did. So I did that, got into Gimmick and got into Syndrome. And then I was able to do just a little bit more managed cut promos, utilizing me in a way that would work out. First night was Haggard versus Red Hood, something that could only happen there. The second day, I got there and we did the dating game. Now, normally what it is it's like 3 or 4 rounds, and in the dating game, you normally pick 3 or 4 rounds, and it's 3 different contestants, and then they said 3 different characters, so on and so forth. But nobody showed up, so it was me, one half of Team Rocket, and Jay and Silent Bob 3 times in a row. And finally, when we did the 4th one, because you got to fill like an hour, and so when we finally did the 4th one, we replaced out Jay and Silent Bob with Shaggy. I went 0 for 4. No one wanted to pick Syndrome. I couldn't understand why. I have no idea. So we did that, and then later in that evening, we did, I was involved in some of the stuff there for Yukon Cornelius' match, and Caleb Conley, and as they kidnapped me thinking I was an elf, just a funny little haha. We involve Santa because it's the holiday season. We have the Try and Steal Christmas. And then Syndrome has a change of heart on day 3. But before that, I go to the kids zone. And then we did photo ops in the ring. That was really cool. And then also we went out to the Arnold statue and we took a bunch of clips of us beating up the Arnold statue or trying to take down the Arnold statue. Another thing that was really cool about this whole weekend is it's been a while since I've wrestled in Columbus before for Chikara. I've wrestled in Ohio sporadically throughout the almost 19 years I've been wrestling. And I had fans come up to me and be like, I remember seeing you at American Lucha Corps. I remember seeing you at this promotion. I believe it was like CWE or something like that. And the people to be like, I remember you, I really like you, da-da-da-da. One of the guys who was in the trivia game that I helped host was Steve Mesa. He said that I was his favorite wrestler. I know he was just doing that because I was right there, but we talked a little bit at the end. So I thought it was really cool to have at least some recognition in that case, which was great. And then, of course, on Sunday, Syndrome has a turn of heart. At first, didn't want anyone in the couldn't get into the holiday spirit, but then didn't want to see poor old Santa hurt. And then, obviously, the entire locker room bands together to take out Omni-Man, the ultimate villain. So we had that. So it was overall a really fun time out in, a blast that I had in Columbus. And honestly, I really look forward to the rest of the year. I'm excited for it. Excited for 2023, I mean.
Oh man, I love hearing how well this went for you, but it seemed to get better because it seems like you have a really good outlook on the future. Tell me about what exactly you can expect here at GalaxyCon.
well, I got one of the best compliments I think I probably could have got. And I said, thank you for using me even when I was hurt. And they said, you could probably lose both your legs, and we would still find things to do for you. And as of right now, I have all the dates for 2023 GalaxyCons for Richmond, Raleigh, Austin, Texas, and Columbus, Ohio. And hopefully there might be more. We never know. But really, I made it very clear that my top priorities are Canon, First Wrestling, and FSCW. Those are my big ones. I really enjoy what I get to do out there, and I really enjoy the getting to go to different places, doing something different. And the two places I just mentioned, I couldn't be possibly two more different characters, but to be able to play that role. And I think another thing that I really truly enjoy is just you get to feel like it's really cool for me to go through the conventions and walk around, and I have these moments exploring the conventions in the cities, and I think to myself, as I'm watching like panels and getting these access, that I feel very blessed, I guess, to have these opportunities and also like to have these perks. But it makes me feel like a star. So I really do appreciate that. And on top of that, I've really enjoyed the whole crew that works for GalaxyCon. I'm really glad. If you're ever wondering how I got into it, it was because of Alex Chamberlain suggested me, and I've really worked my way in, and I really enjoy this entire cast. Everybody's awesome. So I really look forward to 2023. And hopefully by Richmond, obviously, that's March, I should be able to wrestle again.
Well, Darren, I can't say good enough for things, because honestly, if you lost both your legs and your arms, I'd still love you. I would still prop you up on a couch or something. But either way, thank you for joining us on CorbinCenter. Stay tuned, because it seems like we're getting back in the swing of things, at least by doing a little bit here and there. And I love it. I love doing these things for you. So stay tuned.